a note that wasn't mentioned yet. The losses on Falcons whenever they played Angela, there was always a -1 factor from the opponents. This time you don't have a -1. You have Wonton, AoE but no -1 mechanics.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
It was against the Kimi in the center of the map in the opposing team, and that is still the condition I'm gonna anchor on for now until I see any other results for her.
All right, game 1 in this best of 3, our second series of the day. Twisted Minds bring out an Angela draft against Smart Omega's very well-rounded response. Again, they have the Esmeralda that should play a big role.
Okay, so Super Yoshi disrupting just a little bit, getting vision as well. Nothing too crazy with the emblems, all good. Although, James going for the Inspired Tenacity route and support emblem so that he has better dueling, quicker cooldown reduction, and movement speed as well for him. So, yeah, there's going to be a huge struggle for the Phoveus in lane. Let's see if James can finally get his first win with the Esmeralda. No clear massive invade just yet, although that might happen more for Omega before the first turtle and after the first turtle if they do win the engagement there.
Yeah, so I feel like that Twisted Minds might really want to play this a bit more carefully, or at least based on how they are starting things off. I know we put so much emphasis on how the first 5 minutes of the game are usually where Twisted Minds really show up, but right now, even in the EXP lane, it's very clear how James is starting to be in control, but they might provide a bit more assistance here down bottom. Super Yoshi already getting scouted by Kaloy.
Yep, he's roaming. He's literally clearing that side of the jungle. And they're sending bodies. Look at this. It's a while until the turtle spawns, actually, but there's a huge presence from both sides.
Yeah, so much pressure on this Phoveus. And let's see if Twisted Minds will be able to contest the first turtle enough. Lansu was able to heal back through the... Oh no, not using the Revitalize. I think that was just Spell Tap and his own regen. Omega, I don't think they're going to make another play for Lansu. Oh no, James will. Oh, already low. Twisted Minds can't contest this. Lansu!
That was already the Falling Star move, but look at that beautiful Revitalize coming in. A bit of sustain and the Heart Guard. The first blood is actually going to be Kaloy and MP the King with just the perfect timing. Already able to take down another kill, but he will be left alone. Will he get to escape this though? He might not. It's actually a triple for James here. Flicker already forced 2 for Sean, but a flicker from Haji and a tech charge. It's actually an early game maniac for James.
Oh, for Smart Omega. Kaloy here to witness what's left of the turtle. Lansu, just 2 of them here. I don't think this is a smart move.
Okay, there's another Heart Guard, but the Infernal Pursuits keep coming in. But was that a smart move? Because once again, MP the King catches up. It's a shutdown from Sean. Glorious Pathway already used Dark Wave, connecting onto Ryzen, but they switch targets. They are going for Super Yoshi. There goes the Traction Pulse. Haji saving his teammates for a bit more time. But the invades, they just keep coming. MP the King stole away the purple buff. Might be an exchange of Lansu's life. Not unless he actually gets to take the kill for himself, but Ryzen gets to take him down instead.
And that is a win for Twisted Minds in the long run, able to get some kills. However, in terms of gold, Omega, though, looks good for them. They were able to get Lansu. So it evens out. Even though there is a significant gold lead brewing, the fact that the Maniac for the Esmeralda was just completely snuffed right away. So for Twisted Minds, the fact that they were also able to invade the purple buff, take it away from Ryzen, is bad news for Omega. I feel like they overstayed their welcome there. They should have put themselves in position so that after Ryzen gets the turtle, they can just back off, but they didn't. Look at Netsky!
Oh, close call. Almost forces Sean to click that Hearth Guard. Amazing instincts by MP the King, though. That's what allows for this gold lead to stay relatively mum. Again, not surpassing the 2K gold lead. Again, you are talking about MP the King here. Currently number 2 in EXP per minute across the league. Only second to King Kong.
Yeah, and actually even before that fight, that first clash broke out, he was just holding that one brush near the objective. So not until he knew that he had, or he already could come in, he didn't. So that was just such great timing as well, coming in from MP the King, now leading a level ahead of Ryzen in this game.
Again, he's always proactive. Even when he dies, he knows what the next step is to stay on top of the competition. Smart Omega looking at 1,500 gold up, and Nosha here gets pulled.
Oh, traction pulls and gets stunned once again, but Netsky won't be using the Zaman Force. That was already enough to push him back. Omega will they contest this? James already coming in. There's the Thorn Rose, deals enough damage to poke him down a bit more. But the fight will still go on. Glorious Pathway already committed. Ryzen's getting bursted down. He might just actually fall here, but he gets to use the Appraiser's Wrath, but it won't be able to take down anyone. MP the King waiting for the perfect timing as well. And now he's trying to dance with all the members. Oh, but the puncture, he nearly was taken out too. Super Yoshi falls to the hands of Lansu. James trying to hold two members all by himself. Haji trying to run away. James finds a kill, but now he is all alone. Not until Netsky also arrives, but this is going to be an objective going into the hands of Twisted Minds.
It's so difficult for Netsky to find the targets. Again, it's a small, cramped little part of the jungle. The Zaman Force was dropped, but was barely used. I think even
Netsky.
Oh my God! What? Netsky!
He has another Zaman Force, but now he won't take on Lansu. Not unless the other members of Smart Omega actually want to go for it, but they won't. They will not.
Fight forever.
More fights. And let's see if we're going to get even more as Omega continue to cut into the gold lane up top.
They're still going!
Lansu, does he actually take this on? Kaloi, he's the only one here to provide some support. The tech charge knocks him up. Lansu, he will fall. A flicker from Sean to keep him safe. And it's only them and Kaloi trying to hold this tower. Nosha already using his ultimate, trying to defend as much as he can. But James, look at just how ahead this Esmeralda actually is. Will be dancing under the turret in an attempt to take down Kaloi. And he just waits for him in the bush.
Who would win? A literal magical centaur or a little dancer girl?
Magical dancer girl at that, and I think she's more than that as well. I'm gonna have to really revisit the lore of Esmeralda. 7-1-0 for this Esme.
I'll tell you now, lore-wise, she's just 21 years old, and she beat almost 1,000-year-old centaur. James, 7-1, James.
And I can't believe we started this by saying, could this be the first win of James Esmeralda? And now he's showing up like this.
Yeah, it was a great start for him. For a moment in the objective fights, well, it was looking good for Twisted Minds because they took it out of the laning phase.
Yeah.
They brought it immediately into 4v4, 5v5, no, not 4v4, 5v4, 5v5 rotations so that Lansu can just focus on the fights and not managing lane against the Esmeralda.
Is it just me, or did Twisted Minds and Omega live in that upper part of the map for like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Is that where they all just fought?
Yeah.
Yep.
We were there for quite some time. Between Turtle 2 to Turtle 3, they've all just been topside.
And we might see that again because another turtle spawns here up top. Traction Pulse doesn't land onto anyone, but there's a taunt on MP the King. He still goes in though, and so does the rest of the members of Twisted Minds, but there's a Zaman Force coming in from Netsky. Might have enough damage, and the Appraiser's Wrath! It lands onto almost everyone. Ryzen tries to escape, but he could not. Haji just dealing all those free hits. Lansu finally taken down, but it's a killing spree for Netsky.
Hodge was just firing from cover. Did you see how clean that was?
That was perfect. Perfect placement for that Kimmy. He was free to hit. He closed down the kill onto Lansu, and now he says Divine Glaive as a second item. James doesn't care. He will dive Nosha under tower, but he backs off. And Omega can just keep fighting into this. Even though Twisted Minds are committing a lot of resources to get at least one kill, even though they're killing Ryzen, they do not have enough to drag out the fight long enough to deal with the Kimmy and the Harith. Again, this Kimmy has been the bane of all Angela mid so far this season in MPL.
Yeah, and it's a 3k gold lead between the two XP laners.
Yep.
It's so hard to see if you're Twisted Minds because you really want Lancer to go in as much as possible, but then it feels as if they have all the tools to deal with him whenever he does.
Oh man, James topping the charts when it comes to damage dealt, dancing all around Twisted Minds. And if they're not fighting, Omega can just push lanes like this, because what is this Angela-centric lineup gonna do? They're so good at fights. The only thing that they're doing when they're not fighting is sending the Angela off lane and then splitting the map.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a bit of adjustment too from Twisted Minds, because again, Sean cannot be the aggressive type of mid laner when you let him take hold of the Angela.
And his mechanics aren't on the forefront. I'll tell you now, I talked to this young man earlier this week, and he said, mechanics, oh, that's me, I'm number one, I love it. Oh, they catch Kaloi!
And now they find and isolate Kaloi from the rest of the members of Twisted Minds. And that's not looking too good. He was all alone in that spot.
Oh, little by little, though, Omega needs to put a bit more focus on how they're taking care of the map. They're winning kills. They're winning in the kill department. They're winning fights. But they've been slipping on the map control, which they need to equalize beyond just winning the map through fighting.
Yep, they can't just death ball over and over again.
Yeah.
I think Twisted Minds is too smart for that.
Exactly. Take a little bit more care of your macro, or Twisted Minds are just going to find more openings to drag this on out past 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's surprising to see that it's just been it's just a 3K gold lead between both of these teams so far. MP the King already poked down low.
Yeah, and a good amount of that gold lead is in the EXP lane.
Oh yeah, isn't it just in the EXP lane? Because it was a 3K gold lead earlier for James. Against Lansu.
And that is a fragile gold lead if it's all in an XP lane.
Yeah, I think James needs to hold on to this spot. He's in the perfect bush right now. Just hold on to that.
Oh wait, they actually went in, but Netsky had the flicker, was able to reposition, but MP the King still trying to hunt him down, and instead it might be Kaloy who falls down first. Haji flickering out too, trying to keep himself safe. The fight is still on. The Zaman Force is there, but the tech charge lands onto multiple members. Nosha flickering out, but James chases him down.
Oh.
He's now unstoppable, and now he's trying to go after MP the King as well. MP the King with a dodge just secures the purple buff and runs away. But Lansu, can he still survive this? There's a hard guard keeping him safe, but Sean, now he will be the one taken down.
Bang!
Renmar, like a divine prophet, you said it over and over again. The Kimmy just predates on this Angela lineup. They can't do anything.
Add to that, James is 10-1-4.
Oh my goodness.
This is like old school Season 3 Esmeralda that we're seeing. And as long as this drags out, yes, Twisted Minds can get kills, can find wins, they can keep killing Ryzen over and over again, but they can't get everyone else.
Uh-oh.
MP the King, what a touch from Haji! But still, he doesn't survive. That was a retribution used, and a tech charge as well, knocking up Kaloy. There's the Zaman Force, but he uses the Glorious Pathway, will try to run away, and together with Nosha, they will not force it anymore.
This is the window. No retry holder for Twisted Minds. MP the King out of commission. Omega should blitz the Lord.
All right. No retribution. Yeah. 100% Twisted Minds. They're not even going to try to get vision, try to get into the heads of Omega of like, oh, we're going to try to take this away from you if you're not careful. Just take it and let's see if Twisted Minds can hold on for their defense. They don't really have the best wave clear. Their wave clear, well, it's trash.
That's one way to put it.
It's mostly on
rubbish.
Nosha. It's just Nosha.
Not even, because Nosha has to attack these minions mano a mano, you know what I mean?
Yeah, one by one.
It's tough.
I'll argue maybe MP has better wave clear.
Yeah, their wave clear is set to hard mode.
Oh no.
Extreme.
Extreme.
This is gonna be tough.
Not to mention, they can't fight Omega as clearly as Omega can fight them.
Yeah.
Super Yoshi has been an all-star too, I gotta say. We asked for him to be more proactive. Tectonic edge after tectonic edge.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and you see another one. Taunting MP the King as well. He won't be able to find the kill. Oh, never mind. Netsky actually picks it up. And that's one member down from Twisted Minds even before the Lord charges in.
Tectonic edge is the land, but here we go. 3 waves crashing into Twisted Minds base, and they're gonna penetrate up top.
And the guy you said who has maybe the best wave clear is not here to help them at all. Ryzen going in. Kaloy getting shredded down just like that. Netsky with a monster kill. There's the hard guard already. James flickering out just to keep himself safe. Lansu too using the flicker just to reposition, but it's already the base that smart Omega gains access to, and they end game number 1.